Hey Gemini, this is Moonpie doing your October 2020 love reading. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So please remember some of the messages may or may not resonate. Just take what fits, leave the rest. I will provide a link in the description box below for the extended reading to this reading if it resonates for you and you would like to get more information going forward the next 3 months. That reading will be $11.11. So please remember to tick the notification bell so that you can be alerted when I upload videos. And make sure that you have that set in your phone settings so that you will get the alerts. And yeah, if you enjoy this video, please do hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, Gemini, so obviously the first card that fell out in the past position is the Ten of Swords. So some type of betrayal, anxiety, insomnia, conflict, mental conflict happening in the past. Okay, a little bit of stress. But the plus is the Hangman is here in the present, which tells me that there is a new outlook. So you have transcended from a situation in your past where you either felt stabbed in the heart, you had trouble communicating or speaking, there was some truth that was perhaps told, caused some mental distress, and then it just feels like it piled up and piled up and piled up and affected every area of your life, not just one particular place. The Hangman is Piscean energy, so this time period in the present feels to me like you have just released the stress, you've let go, you've had a new kind of like awakening in your mind about this situation, some insight. It feels mostly to me like, coming to terms with your circumstances, perhaps just saying to yourself, there's only so much I am able to do. There was only, like, right now, I'm just letting it go. I'm hoping for the best. My hands are kind of tied behind my back. I can't control the situation. I can't, do anything except just let it flow. Just let it go and just hope for the best. Okay, whatever the situation might be, a love relationship, any type of relationship that has an emotional effect on you. Now let's see what the obstacle would be for you for the present of this time period. Let's see, Gemini. I just feel like you're in acceptance mode right now. Or getting yourself, maybe the circumstances or the situation is not so great still. Perhaps it's just ideal or the best that you can arrive at, and looking at the bright side, I feel like counting your blessings, saying, okay, well, it's not really where I want to be right now, but it's really not so bad. So I feel like there's an element of seeing, the silver lining in the situation, which is very positive for you. All right, let me see here. And a little spiritual enlightenment as well, too. Okay, so Two of Swords, the challenge position. So this kind of feels to me like you are not making any major decisions right now, which is good. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about your situation. You're thinking about things. You're definitely trusting your intuition. And this is in regards to a partnership because this is a 2. You're definitely trying to balance things out. But it's a challenge to maintain this because I feel like you're having moments where you kind of want to get your hands in it. You want to fix something. You want to change something. You want improvement. You can see how it can improve, perhaps a relationship or something. But it takes 2 to tango, So you could do all the fixing you want on your side, but if the other side isn't keeping pace with you, that's the part that you're letting go. You're saying to yourself, you can see progress. You can see a lot further down the line than the other person. And I feel like you're in waiting mode. This is what's driving you. The Hangman and the Three of Wands is always a card about just waiting. Waiting for somebody to come to you and work with you, so that you guys can strike a balance, okay? And I feel like it's kind of in the process. You might have somebody that you're connecting with who is trying to balance things out in their mind as well, and thinking about, which way to go, how to do something, how to fix something here. It's a very emotional situation. It's because of the moon. There's not enough information as of yet. I mean, this is only like a quarter moon. So you have like a quarter of the puzzle completed here. The big picture, you see it. You see the big picture. But it's a matter of finding the right pieces and putting them into place. And I was saying, did I say get on the right page? Because I was thinking about the Page of Cups, or at least the pages, when I was trying to explain having your person come into balance with you, getting on the same page. So here we have the Page of Cups, your thought process, and that's what you're thinking. You're trying to get on the same page with another person, for both of you, okay? And I feel like you just want to, when you communicate with this person, you really just want to communicate in a loving manner or a loving way. And you want to reach out to this person as well, because they might be kind of blocked or blocking you at this time, or not doing anything. The Hanged Man has a very passive energy, so they might not be really doing anything. And your thoughts are, I'll just keep communicating to this person with loving messages, communicating that way, speaking in a very loving way. You want to reach out to someone because perhaps you haven't heard from them. So you might be waiting to hear from them, hoping, not hoping, but in your thought process, like, should I message them or should I not? Should I communicate with this person? Should I reach out, see how they're doing? Should I check in with them? Check to see if anything's changed, where they're at this point in time. Okay, so let's take a look at the near future. Okay, so 2 cards fell out. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the World. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an earth sign, but you could, it doesn't, whoever the person is, if you're not dealing with an earth sign, there is this person, they're really focusing right now on what's most important to them. And they're really looking to see what is most important to them in their life. Where their priorities are, looking at things that are tangible, like holding it in their hand and saying, what can I do? What can I work with to make this change? Because this person is ready to start over. They're coming to this place where it's a very analytical thing. It's like taking inventory, right? Looking at all they've accumulated, what they actually have, what they have to let go of, in order to begin a new chapter here with you. And I feel like the winds of change are coming toward you in regards to this person, whether they're male or female, it just doesn't matter. They're looking back, and perhaps you had messaged or communicated to this person that you were trying to make changes in this connection and you needed them to do the same, or maybe to outsource some help of some sort to make this relationship better. Because there is this energy of, being very stressed in the past. So something in a connection or relationship was very stressful. It was causing a lot of mental anguish for you. And I feel like this person really, going forward, is taking you seriously. And, kind of looking at this pentacle, like, they're looking back on perhaps what you said. They're reassessing, looking back on what occurred in the past, but taking steps to move forward in a very practical way, in a way that will work. So that's very positive for you. If you're concerned or you're worried about if this person is going to really take you seriously, I feel like they are. And they will be going forward, because there is love here. There's affection. There's a very strong affection for one another. Let's take a look and see what your advice is here. Gemini's advice. Ooh, well, definitely don't let go. Don't give up. The devil, Capricorn energy. Don't give up. That's what your advice is. Hold on. You two are definitely bonded. But it's also for you, part of your changes, I feel like you need to make, and I'm certainly not telling you what to stay or to go in a relationship, but your advice also here is to focus on the things that were toxic in this connection, this relationship, and focus on healing those things. But more so, focus on addressing what they were that caused the mental anguish in the past. See, those things need to be acknowledged, first of all, not just in the other person, but in yourself, right? Because none of us are perfect. We all contribute, and we all have habits and patterns, and, so it's always good to be a bit self-reflective as well. This is kind of like holding up a mirror and looking at yourself, or having that fish look at you right in the face. How are you viewing yourself? How did you, what did you contribute, or what did you not contribute to this relationship, right? And of course, if it's worth it to you, and you want to continue in something here, nothing wrong with a little self-inventory and healing and getting a little better. Let's pull another clarifying. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Where were you aggressive, Gemini? There may have been some aggression on your part, but also for you to be aggressive and take action, diligent, fast, in fixing whatever toxic things that were in you. It's like a cleanse. Whatever things were going on you, and it doesn't necessarily have to be something that was contributed by the other person in this relationship. These toxic elements could have come from your childhood or previous relationships or some trauma or what have you. You know your story, right? So the Knight of Wands is about taking direct action. And the Knight of Wands is very physical. You may need to take a drive, some of you, to your childhood home to help you, if you have some stuff from your childhood, to help you retrieve memories for yourself. I know this sounds like a very therapeutic psychological read, and I'm not trying to do that, but it feels to me like this is something that somebody needs to hear. Taking a trip to the school you used to go to, riding around where the playground was, reminiscing, thinking about your childhood, healing some wounds from the past. That's a very strong message here for you with this. And also, there's a huge message for somebody here to pay attention to their lustful behavior, where lust came first. Okay, I feel a cough coming on. One moment. Sorry. All right, let's take a look and see a little more into the other person. Like I said, I will do an extended reading on the other person to see what their energy is going forward in this connection. Okay, they have the Queen of Cups. This person is very loving and warm and nurturing. There is someone external to you. The Queen of Cups represents a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But whether this is your person, male or female, or someone else who's external to you, somebody secondary, the Queen of Cups is very loving and gentle, and she has a very good heart. And she's quite focused on love and her emotions. She's very intuitive. Okay, let's take a look, a little more clarity on the Queen of Cups. Oh yeah, very stable. Financially stable. Sometimes this card can represent family, financial gains, moving, real estate, wills, trusts. We see 3 people in this picture here. So parents and a grandparent, a father and brother and sister, a couple, and a grandparent or an elder who's in control of a financial thing. Sitting on the Queen of Cups seems to me like this, for some of you, this Queen of Cups might be heavily influenced by a family money. So this is just showing me what's external. Okay, I don't know how that would affect you, if it even does, but there is financial stability with this Queen of Cups. Again, male or female, sibling, parent, grandparent, loved one, a lover. I don't know who it is for you, but I think you might know. And if that doesn't resonate for you, then it might have something to do with the Queen of Cups dreaming, because she's a dreamer, dreaming about having a stable family life. And it could represent this situation that you're dealing with. Okay. A very passive energy, more of a dreamer, not able to produce something, but dreaming about stability, and which is good for you, because it feels to me like this is something that you were trying to attain in a relationship. The Queen of Cups is definitely getting in tune with her emotions, as well as, what's going on. She's more emotional. She's behaving more, your male or female is behaving more like the Queen of Pentacles, but deep within, the emotions coming out, getting very intuitive and really becoming self-aware of the emotions. All right, let's take a look at hopes and fears. Okay. Wanting to be financially independent. This is you. Okay. Wanting to be able to stand on your own 2 feet, take care of everything, have money in the bank, good career, good job, stable provider, have some luxuries, or be able to purchase material luxuries or things like that, or even just future holdings or retirement accounts or IRAs, just have this security, needing and wanting to have this security, hoping, fearing you're not going to be able to have that. But it's a fear and you can overcome it. But I see you setting some goals here, personal goals for yourself. It doesn't necessarily mean being single. It can, but you're able to be independent and doing the things that you want to do while in a relationship. And I feel for you that is something that you strive for. All right, let's take a look at the outcome, which is just for you. All right, now you have the King of Cups. King of Cups is a good parent if any of you have children. There's also representative of another water sign, again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Male. Okay, some conflict with this King of Cups. Brother, father, sister, I don't know who it is. There might be some family conflict with this King of Cups. Or some competition. I don't know how that resonates for you. Something to do with work. Excuse me. Maybe you work for this person, or this is a someone you're learning something from. It could be also someone you're trying, someone that there's a lot of conflict. You're trying to perhaps do something for this person, and it's a little bit of a struggle. But you're, because of some conflict or competition, or you may feel like you're being judged or watched. You know, I feel like this King of Cups is connected to this Queen of Pentacles. And you're trying to provide stability for somebody in this relationship. Doesn't matter what gender you are. You're trying to provide stability and prove yourself during this time. But there's either some interference from an outside source who is someone. This is usually someone who is older. So the reading is interesting. Whenever we have a lot of different queens and kings show up, that means that there is a tendency to either one, be interference, or it can just be a particular king is showing up in different ways. All right, so I'm going to take this over to the extended reading, and I'm going to take a look at this situation, and I'm going to take a look at this situation all at the same time. There'll be a link in the description box below if this is resonating and you want to get more clarity or get more information in regard to this. And yeah, I hope that wasn't too confusing. Again, I'll go further in the extended reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and that it was helpful, and I will speak to you very soon. Take care.